dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone. It's ball. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Caught over the middle, it's Sturdivant. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Racing to the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game. Just plowing ahead. Gets away from one. He's got space. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Extending the play. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's ball. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
And the balls are threatening on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown ball! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. Oh, he got loose. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Let's it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Fires to the middle. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run it to the right side. And they're able to shove him to the turn. Stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throwing right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Wants to throw. It's Flagway. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That's caught. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Makes the catch. It's Ball. Across the 25. He's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, What adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. It is rare to have this kind of speed at the quarterback position, and the tough thing for a defense is even if you're right, he can make you wrong.
Same thing for an offensive coordinator, just the opposite. You might dial up the wrong play, but because of his speed, natural athletic ability, he can bail you out and go find positive yards.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially...
Going to take a shot. Downfield and in. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Now adjusting. Got him downfield. Turns it on at midfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Looking for the goal line. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The Volunteers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So,
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Hold it, finds his man on the left. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get... And you force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense fouls.
They'll run play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Throws it in down the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Unloads quickly. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The balls are moving quickly down the field. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. Got a little space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Volunteers racing to the line in a hurry-up. The play-action fake. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Volunteers looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out in the air. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And he's loose and hit. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll pull it down and run. Going right and going deep. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today. They make... Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Into the end zone. Touch! Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quick shovel pass. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. It'll be third and long. Find some fresh air. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll makes the grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. rifles it down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. So here is the Tennessee offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Volunteers will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Using his legs to buy some time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Reads it, fires complete. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On target over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and
this will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Pulls and fires complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This time it's complete. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information.
Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go player, no